Sri Vinayaka Puja story, hold Akshata in hand. In ancient times, there lived an asura named Gajasura. He performed a penance to Lord Shiva. Lord Parameshwara appreciated his penance and appeared before him. Gajasura praised Parameshwara, sought blessings and asked Swami, henceforth always live in my belly. So the Lord, who loves his devotees, stayed in Gajasura's stomach. Parvati searched for her husband, and discovered that he was in the stomach of Gajasura. She approached Lord Vishnu for his help. Lord, earlier you had saved my husband from Bhasmajara. Now too, you have to save him, she pleaded. Sri Hari called Brahma and other gods. It was decided that a gangir-eddu melam, a folk art where a decorated bull and musicians play and dance, would be the only way to slay the demon. Nandi was decorated as a gangir-eddu. All the gods were each given a musical instrument. Mahavishnu, himself carried cymbals and clarinet. They all traveled to Gajasura's town and performed with much festivity. Upon hearing about them, Gajasura called them to perform at his palace. All the gods played their instruments delightfully. The mastermind of world, Sri Hari, played and danced with Nandi with charm and enchantment. Fascinated by them, Gajasura asked what would they like as reward. To this Sri Hari approached Gajasura and said, "This is Shiva's transport Nandi. It has come to take Shiva home. Give him to us." To this, Gajasura understood that he is none other than the destroyer of demons. Since his end was near, Gajasura prayed to Shiva, "Swami, make my head worship across the three worlds. And you wear my skin." After this, Nandi attacked Gajasura with his horns and tore Gajasura's stomach. Shiva freed himself from the demon's belly and bowed to Vishnu. Sri Hari said, "One should not give such boons to evil people. Else it will be similar to feeding milk to snakes." Then all the gods left for their houses. Vishnu went to Vaikuntha. And Shiva rode Nandi to Kailasha. Vinayaka, Oathpatha, birth of Ganesha. On hearing that Shiva is on way to Kailasha, Parvati was very happy. To welcome him home, she started dressing up. Before taking the bath, she took the Nalyagupindi, a herbal paste made from flowers and turmeric, and created a small boy. She asked him to stand guard at the entrance and not allow anyone into the house. Shiva reached his house. The boy at the entrance did not let him inside. Shiva got angry that someone is not allowing him to enter his own house. In his anger, Shiva cut the head off of the boy and went inside. Parvati, happy that her husband is back, started talking to Shiva. After some time, the context of the boy came up. On hearing that Shiva had cut the boy's head, Parvati started weeping. She wanted him back alive. Shiva took the head of the slayed Gajasura and attached it to the boy. Thus the boy was named Gaja-anana, one with elephant head. He became the dearest to Shiva Parvati. He took a mouse. Named Anandaya as his transport. After some time, Kumarasvami was born. Handsome and strong, his transport is a peacock. Vigneswara Adhipatyam, crowning of Ganesha. One day, the gods, ascetics, people all came to Paramesvara, and after worshipping him, sought a leader to destroy all obstacles. Since Gaja-anana was elder, he wanted to be the leader. But since Gaja-anana was short, incompetent, and incapable, Kumarasvami wanted to be the leader. To this Lord Shiva said to both his sons, "The first one among you to have a bath in all the holy rivers of the three worlds, and come back to me, will get the leadership." Kumarasvami, without wasting a moment, climbed on his peacock and flew away. Gaja-anana was helpless. With his slow movements, how can he complete the task and compete with Kumarasvami? He asked advice from his father. Realizing the intellect in Gaja-anana, Shiva gave the Narayana mantram to him. Gaja-anana, reciting the mantra, did pradakshina around his parents. To the effect of the mantra, whenever Kumarasvami reached a river to bathe, he saw that Ganesha has already finished his bathing and is returning. After finishing all rivers, when he came home, he saw Gaja-anana sitting next to his parents. Realizing his power, Kumarasvami said, "Father, I have underestimated brother's strength. He is more eligible to be the leader than me. Let him be the leader." That's how Gaja-anana became Ganpati, Gana-eddu people's leader. He is also called Ganesha, Gana-isa people's lord. Vigneswara means god of remover of obstacles. Laughing of Chandra, moon. On the fourth day, after new moon, of Bhadrapada, 6th month of Hindu calendar, Shiva gave the lordship over obstacles to Gaja-anana. Everyone was overjoyed and according to their capacity, offered a variety of sweetmeats, coconuts, honey, bananas, panakam, and a lot of other food items and worshipped him. Ganesha was very satisfied and happy. He ate some, gave some to his mouse transport, took some more in his hands and slowly lingered home by sunset. He wanted to bow at his parents' feet. When he touched the feet, his legs were in air. When the legs were on ground, he could not reach the parents' feet. Seeing his inconvenience, the moon on Shiva's head laughed aloud. As if to prove the saying that evil eyes can break boulders, Ganesha's tummy burst open and all the sweetmeats and fruits rolled out. He died. Seeing this, the grieving Parvati cursed the moon, "Sinner, your sight had killed my son. Therefore anyone who sees you shall face innuendo." Rishi Patnula Nilapa Nindalu, innuendo of the Saptarishis' wives. During this time, the Saptarishis, celestial 7 sages, were in midst of a yagya and doing a pradakshina along with their wives. Agni, infatuated by the sages' wives but afraid of their curse, started dwindling. Agni's wife, Svahadevi, realizing her husband's plight, took the form of all the wives except Arundhati and started titillating Agni Deva. Suspecting that it is their wives with Agni Deva, the Saptarishis abandoned their wives. By the reason of looking at the moon, after Parvati's curse, the wives have had this innuendo. All the gods and rishis went to Shiva to narrate the plight of the pious wives. The all-knowing Shiva comforted the rishis that it is Svahadevi who was with Agni Deva. At this time, Brahma came to Kailasa. With reverence to Shiva, he brought the dead Vigneswara to life. Shiva Parvati were very happy. To this, the gods and others pleaded, "O Parvati, your curse has created chaos in all 3 worlds. Therefore, please take back your curse." Seeing her son alive, she was jubilant. She took him near with endearment. She lessened the curse by saying, "The day the moon saw my son and laughed, don't look at the moon on that day." And thereby, the gods and people alike, all were extra cautious to avoid looking at the moon on the 4th day of Bhadrapada and lead a happy life. A long time passed. Samantakopayanam. During the Dwapara Yuga, Narada went to visit Dvarka and praised Lord Krishna. During the talk, he said, "Swami, it is about to get dark. Today is Vinayak Chaviti. So as per Parvati Devi's curse, one should not see the moon. I take leave." And narrated the earlier story. Narada went to heaven. Krishna proclaimed to the town that nobody would see the moon that night. Lord Krishna avoided looking at the sky that night. A lover of milk, that night, he went to the cowshed. While milking, he saw the reflection of the moon in milk. "Wow! What trouble is awaiting me," he thought. After some time, Satrajit worshipped Surya and got the Samantaka Gem. He went to visit Sri Krishna in Dvarka. Lord Krishna asked him to deposit the gem with the royal treasury. Satrajit rejected the idea saying, "I will never part with a gem that gives me 8 bars of gold per day, even if a bosom friend or a relative asks for it. One day, Satyajit's brother Prasena wore the gem and went for hunting. A lion thought the gem as a meat and killed him. While taking the gem, a bear killed the lion and gave the gem to his daughter as a plaything. The next day, on hearing the death of his brother, Satyajit proclaimed that since he refused to give the gem to Lord Krishna, he killed his brother and stole the gem. On hearing this, Krishna realized that because he saw the moon the other day, he is getting this accusation. To overcome this, he along with a few friends, went to the forest in search of Prasena. They found his body, and at a short distance the corpse of lion and footprints of the bear. Upon tracking the footsteps, they found a cave in a large mountain. Leaving the friends at the entrance, Krishna went into the cave. He saw the gem tied to the cradle of a small girl. He took it and started walking back. The infant started crying. At this Jambavanta hurled himself on Krishna, screaming and scratching and biting and leading a frightful fight. Krishna kicked him aside and started fighting using tree trunks, boulders, even using knuckles and fists. They fought for 28 days and nights. Gradually Jambavanta started losing strength. He realized that the person who is winning over him is none other than the Sri Rama who killed Ravana. He cried, "Lord of Lords, merciful protector, guardian of the weak, I recognized you as Sri Rama. During that age, pleased by me, you granted me a wish. My foolishness, I asked for a duel with you. You had promised me a fight in future. I have spent so many years chanting your name. Now you have come to my humble abode to grant my wish. I have no wish to live any more. Please forgive my sins and save me. There is no savior other than you." To this, Krishna ran his hand over his body to get rid of his fear. He said, "I was accused of stealing the Samantaka gem. To protect my reputation, I came to collect it." He asked for the gem. Jambavanta gave the gem and along with that gave his daughter Jamavati in marriage to him. To the joy of those waiting at the entrance and to his family and friends, Krishna returned victorious with the gem and new bride. He summoned Satyajit and in front of one and all, narrated the whole story. He returned the gem to Satyajit. To which Satyajit replied, "Sir, unknowingly I had said a lot about you. I give you back the gem and also my daughter Satyabhama. Please accept them." Krishna accepted Satyabhama but gave back the gem. On an auspicious day, Krishna married both Satyabhama and Jamavati. All gods and sages paid their respects to the Lord and said, "You are a capable and strong person. Hence could tackle the innuendo. What about the ordinary people like us?" Sri Krishna replied, "On the fourth day of Bhadrapada, those who can worship Ganesha as prescribed and hear the Samantaka Gem story, and put akshata on their heads, will not get into any troubles." All the gods and people were happy and returned to their homes. From that day onwards, according to their capacity, worshipped Ganpati and attained health, wealth and prosperity and led a happy life. Sarvajana Sukhino Bhavantu. Put akshata on head. Seek blessings from elders and bless the young.